Hi, Capricorn, and thanks for coming through. I am Star. Of course, this is Ascendstar Tarot, and this is going to be you guys' selfie for the month of December. This is going to be for all of our sun, moon, rising, Mercury, Venus, however you identify with Capricorn. This is going to be your selfie for the month of December. As always, thank you to the cross watcher who wants to know what's going on with the Capricorn in their lives. Hopefully, you get something out of this. So, without further ado, keeping in mind this is for December, so if you know any Sagittariuses out there, you want to go ahead and make sure and give them a birthday shout out. Make sure you return the Earth Day love to them during this season. Happy holidays to everyone out there. I hope you all are safe and you're warm and you're. I know this year's a little different with holiday celebrations, but I hope that you're all able to still celebrate and remember the reason for the seasons and be mindful and check all of your energies. Right? Okay. But anyway, Capricorn, no further ado. This is what we have for your monthly tarot scope for the month of December. So, you guys are actually coming in here as the Page of Swords. That is how you're starting off for the month of December. That is going to be your best trait. So, with that showing up as your best trait, I feel like Capricorn, that is a great way um, to move into this Sagittarius energy, especially coming out of Pluto with being able to let things go. I'm sorry, you guys. I try to kind of keep today's energy out of here, but it's real hard when that's kind of how my mind thinks. But basically, the energy that you are coming up with here with that Page of Swords is basically you're ready to let things go. Like all of the pettiness, all of the little childish things that you had going on. It's like, I don't have time for any of this anymore. All of the low vibrating things that did not um, help or work towards your higher self as you saw it, or you as you basically want you to be as you're working towards it. Anything that doesn't actually work with that or in sync with that, you're actually at a point right now where you are letting it go. um, which is definitely a great thing. I don't know why, but the fact that this is out of order right now is really bothering me. So that maybe another thing that's going on with your Capricorns, like things that are have not been in order over the past couple of months, like going through these major retrogrades. Going through Scorpio season, being able to release, like you're actually getting things back in order right now mentally, and you just don't have time for the pettiness. It's just like releasing those things. It's also right now you are being very mindful of your surroundings. I feel like for a lot of you, something feels off right now, and you're really paying attention to it. It's also like spirit is guiding you and saying, hey, pay attention to that. Showing you what it is that you need right now. So be very mindful of your surroundings and things that are going on. Definitely check your own emotions, check your own temper, and definitely check how overly analytical you can be at times, okay? Okay, so for your worst trait, I'm actually showing you as the Two of Cups. And showing as a Two of Cups is like right now you are not, although you're letting things go, it's almost like you're letting things go how you want to, how they best fit and how they best suit you. Um, it's like you are not being very, uh, it's almost like you're not being the easiest to work with. For some things, you really need to trust spirit and you need to release and let go of control. You do need, for a lot of you, like your relationship could really be in trouble right now, because there is issue like communicating and being able to see things like eye to eye. It's almost like um, Capricorn, your worst trait right now is actually, like I said, with that Page of Swords. It's almost like you really really want to be in control. But it's like Spirit is saying right now, like this is not the time for you to be in control. Like this is the time where um, you should be trying to have a likeness and a oneness with those that are around you. Definitely whoever it is that you're in a relationship with. I'll just go ahead and say it because I know a lot of other tarot readers or people that are learning tarot. I know that a lot of you watch these videos as well. First thing, looking at these four cards together, I'm saying there is trouble in a relationship, there is trouble in a marriage. Um, the union is definitely in trouble. Like I'm hearing what God put together, let no man take apart, but I'm almost feeling like God didn't quite put this together. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I feel like there was a lot of ego that was involved, like in the coming of the relationship together. I feel like um, things were done for selfish reasons, and at this point, it's almost kind of like it's falling apart. I feel like your challenge for the month. So for some of you, it's falling apart to come together. For other of you, it really is just falling apart. And sometimes relationships falling apart isn't like the worst thing. And I know like being COVID right now, coronavirus, you know, everybody has to be sheltered and be together. So there's a lot of um, soul searching and a lot of things that are actually being shown to us right now, or things that are being revealed. And I feel like that is some of what's being revealed for you with this high priestess being in the reverse. We know that this is a number of like change. We know that this is a number that rebels. We know that this is a number, it's kind of like a I need it and I need it now type of thing. And it's kind of saying like that's how the relationship got started. Or like this is kind of where it went wrong, when we went into a more ego driven reason for like being there. Um, so although you want to like drop and get over the pettiness, it's almost like at the same time you have to be honest about where it is that you're at right now. Some of you should really be seeking counseling, and that's the actual challenge. For some of you, it's because this is a point of falling apart. It's like you don't have to fall apart in a negative kind of way. You actually want to work with your partner and try to get them to see it like your way. You actually want to be able to communicate. That is your actual challenge, being able to communicate and being able to get your partner or that person that you're working with to be able to see on the same wavelength that you're on. Because right now it's almost like you guys are not on the same wavelength at all. There's a lot of conflict, there's a lot of not being able to communicate. No one is like really trusting in spirit. It's like your minds are separate, but your challenge is actually being able to bring it together because you actually don't want to do any of this. Like Capricorn, it's like you're over the fighting, you're over the fussing. You've recognized your limitations like within this relationship, and it's almost like you're ready to let it go. But at the same time, because you want to be in control, um, you're not actually releasing the control. It's like you're harnessing the control instead of releasing it, instead of just letting it go in a productive kind of way. With this Ace of Cups here, and it's definitely here in the reverse, as you can see, that's basically saying there's a lot of ego that's going on in your like thought process right now, and that's why it's showing up like right next to the Page of Swords, and it's in the reverse. Because the page, if it was in the upright, then that means that we're thinking, we're putting aside things that no longer serve us. Our thoughts are loving, our thoughts are kind. We're thinking with spirit in mind, but we have the exact opposite. So it's like we're not actually acknowledging spirit, or we're not actually acknowledging compassion, love, thoughtfulness, kindness, like things of that nature. We don't have those. We're not sharing those things within us right now. And because it's on top of the Two of Cups, it's definitely it's one-sided. It's like the Ace of Cups is turned over in the Two of Cups. So it's like um something is closed off, like somebody is not being able to get enough. And this is really showing how your ego is operating in the current circumstance. So your growth for the month of December is actually being able to let go of ego, to be able to integrate your thoughts, to be able to put the pettiness aside, because I mean, you're ready to, but it's your ego that's in the way and that's stopping you. So whenever you come across this month and you feel like you want to do something positive, or you feel like you want to do something, you feel like you want to communicate, but you don't know how to, if it's leaning in a negative type of way, you actually want to check that thought. Like, why am I feeling like this? Like, who, what, when, where, and why? Like, sit that thought, kind of like, just check your ego to make sure it's coming from a place of compassion, a place of love, a place of sincerity. And, check in with spirit. Like, spirit doesn't lead us wrong, right? So, your oracle card for the day is the Earth card, and it is the Mother Earth card. So let's see what this has to say. All right. The fertile, loving Mother of Earth births life into form. Surrounded by roses, the flowers of life, her beauty and strength embody the creative force. She carries the stamina necessary to follow through with cycles that are in limbo or slow to manifest. This Earth Mother knows well all the dimensions of creation and the art of manifestation. She births into form all that she desires. The Mother of Earth comes in now to assist you in birthing the gifts of love and power into the world. With patience and without struggle, she shows you how to bring new life into the dimensions as you align with the power of creation and let emerge what you are here to birth. This is a time of new cycles and beginnings, full of blessings that only you can bring into the world. So I definitely hope that resonates. Help those that are around you be as comfortable with these changes as you are. Capricorn, I hope you guys have a wonderful December. If you have not yet, please like, subscribe, hit that bell. You do not want to miss tomorrow's energy, and you also don't want to miss next month's selfie. Thanks for coming through. You all have a great day.